of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Receipts, get rid of that. Advertising, fuck off. Notification, please show up so I can sound test. I said please. Come on. Pretty please. There it is. Okay, we can hear me. Okay, we can hear me. Not hearing the dryer in the background, which is good. I don't normally run it during the stream, but I've got towels in there for work. Because our washing machine at work is busted. Anyway, enough of that. G'day folks, welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI DLC. I am Demon Hunter 352, the idiot with no idea what he's doing.
I feel good, boy.
Pets for Torgal! Everybody loves Torgal. Alright, we've got some jobs to do.
It is good to have a back.
Actually.
Reckon my steel's just as good as any.
There. We'll have one of those.
Till next time, then.
Okay, we've got some hunting to do. Including the Tonbury King, who's always a rough fight. I've faced him in Final Fantasy VIII and in the 7 Rebirth. Possibly a couple of others, I don't remember. Hi, Fricta! Ooh, new machine? Nice.
Where will we find them?
Further in.
This way? Show me the map. Lost in the woods, last licks, beyond the grave. I don't know enough about Linux to comment.
These will do nicely. Return to the sea, and to the clouds rise again.
We have our bait then. What next?
Next, we pay a visit to the dock gate to pick some local weed. It'll help disguise our scent.
So, some crazy weed.
There should be a sprig or two of local weed growing somewhere around here. Look for the golden leaves.
Is this it?
Aye, that's the stuff. Crush the leaves between your fingertips and rub them on your clothes.
If you insist. You could have warned me about the smell.
Like corruption, isn't it? We'll have an honor guard of flies before long. But it'll stop the Givra from noticing us. Its nose will tell it we're nothing but a feast for worms.
Oh, I feel so much better.
We can wash it off afterwards. If there's one good thing about the Givra choosing the ruins for its hunting ground, it's that there's plenty of fresh water nearby.
Poor Clive. Other way. You know, I've not had issues with Windows 11 ads. One little thing down in the bottom corner and
Nice try.
I just ignore it. I never click on it, so I don't get to see all of the other ads that come with it. And all my programs that I use mostly are on the desktop, so I don't have to go into the start menu very often. Subscription requirements? Are they making Windows 11 a subscription service? They better fucking not be. I have enough shit to pay for as it is.
Where should we lay the bait?
Givras are creatures of habit. Look for some sign of its passing. It's sure to return to the same place sooner or later.
Marking its territory.
Something was. A curl, maybe.
Ugh. Woohoo! Everybody gets frosty.
All this easy.
Let's take a look-see over here. Got anything? This looks like a possible boss fight arena.
These look like a predator's tracks. You can clearly make out the claws.
And not just any claws. These belong to a Givra. There's no mistaking them. We'll lay the bait here.
Let's hope our friend is hungry.
They're not putting much effort into hiding themselves.
Still no sign.
Patience, Clive. Hunting's not something you can rush.
Have you stalked these beasts before?
Once. Givras are fast, so the job called for a bearer. But even with my knack, it was a close-run thing.
Not many leaders would take such risks for their people.
Says the man who battled an icon to save a boy he barely knew. It is the way of the moats of water to use what gifts we've been given for the good of all. And I gather it's your way too.
It was Sid, the man whose name I bear. He fought for his people and their future with every fiber of his being. And I'm just following in his footsteps. In many ways, you remind me of him.
Me? You're confusing daring with desperation. Quiet. Something's coming.
Is that our beastie?
Our guest has finally arrived.
Shall we greet him?
It'd be rude not to.
Enjoy your last meal, Kiva.
Don't let it escape.
Wasn't planning on it.
Nice try.
Give me a frosty.
Nice try. Nice try. Over here.
Why not freeze?
This one.
Halfway to stagger. That better?
Too slow.
Open up the abyssal tear so I can vent it later.
Nice try. Too slow.
Lucky shot.
Nice try. Nice try.
Over here! Robot, kill! This one. Get him! Go for it! Sick him!
Nice try.
Come on. I can get him. This guy ain't so tough.
Nice try. Too slow.
Oh, he landed a hit.
This one. Nice try.
Got me on the charge. Judgment Bolt for the finisher.
It won't be the last.
Woohoo!
You weren't exaggerating when you said they were dangerous.
They're forces of nature, all right. And with this one's passing, the river of life has calmed.
They're very heavy on the water similes, aren't they? Similes? Metaphors? Whichever you want to call it.
Roaring torrent, son of storms, may your spirit run free in the open ocean. This flesh I claim, that your gifts might rain down upon us this day, and our river flow in spate once more.
I am very grateful they didn't animate that.
Well then, let's return to the village. We must get this tongue to Yamila before it spoils.
Tributary, my lord. Did all proceed as planned?
It did. Here. One Geaver tongue, as promised.
Gross.
Oh, thank you. I shall add it to the broth at once. By your leave, tributary.
If there is anything else that we can do to help, you need only ask.
No, no. You've already done more for my family than I can ever repay.
Just as you have, Clive, for my family. I only regret that I have nothing to offer you in return but my gratitude.
It's more than enough. Besides, I'm no less grateful to you.
For what?
For welcoming my friends and I into your midst. For showing us how your people live. For reminding me that the world we strive to create where bearers can live alongside their fellow men in peace and comfort, is no mere fantasy.
I'd hardly call it comfort. Every day is a struggle. Though we do at least struggle together, it's true.
As must we all. I only ask that you remember the cost of using your gifts as a bearer. I know that you feel it's your duty to do whatever you can to help your people. But you have a child to think about now. And Wallis has lost enough.
I shall bear that in mind.
That's all I ask.
Aww.
Oh, and if there is anything else that we can do to help, well, you know.
Thank you. Truly.
Oh boy, goodness knees. Achoo! Ugh. Alright.
Is that the hunter?
Where? Oh, there he is.
It's you. Nasser's savior.
Are you all right? What happened?
I was tracking an ibex when a great spout of water struck me square in the back. Sent me flying all the way across the clearing.
Did you see what
Ouch.
made it?
No. All I heard was a noise. An ear-splitting din.
Well, hello, big turtle.
Might this be the culprit? Leave him to us. You've caused enough trouble.
Too early.
Nice try.
Over here!
Ow. Freeze, bitch. Damn it. They're not quite close enough together. Still, certainly did a lot of damage.
Enough.
I win.
Well, that wasn't too bad. Hardly a threat to the village, but you can't blame the boy for being scared.
You made that look a lot easier than it was.
Do you think that was the beast which attacked you?
That thing? Not a chance. Would have heard it coming a league away. And the blast of water that hit me was beyond anything an Archelon can manage.
Oh. A boy from the village sent me in search of a beast that could conjure such things, but...
That's it. That's the noise I heard. Sounded like it came from the ruins.
I'll go. You head back to Haven and see a healer.
Dollars to donuts, it's an eggie.
Nice try.
Well, there's something there that looks out of place.
What do we have here?
Okay, they're dead. Fair enough.
Found her. Something's been busy. Whatever this creature is, it's out for blood. But it's not having ours. Stay close, Torgal.
What about you?
Where are you?
Whoop. There it is. I knew it.
Another fragment of Wallius's rage. I should have known. Time to put you to bed too. Too slow.
Over here!
Nice try.
All yours, Torgal. Go, Torgal. Get him.
Can't touch me. Do. Hey, look, you're stuck. Halfway to stagger. Oh, Tolga's gone Fenrir. I was too slow to push the button. Come on, stagger.
Too slow.
Felt that. I got out of it.
All yours, Torgal.
Let's try.
Go, Torgal.
Oh boy.
Get him. Over here. This one. Go, Torgal.
Not this again.
Too slow.
I missed. Freeze, bitch. I think it's a go.
Nice try.
Which am I gonna get first? Kill or stagger?
Too slow.
Over here!
Looks like it's gonna be stagger. I win. Woohoo! Ooh.
Fingers crossed that's the last of them. Either way, I should let Eirik know the danger is past. For now, at least.
Hopefully. Let's head to Witch Drop before we report back. Ooh, hello. Aquamarine. Am I going the right way? Yes, I am. Witch Drop. In Final Fantasy XIV, it's a place where they throw heretics off a cliff to see if they turn into a dragon and fly.
This should be the path to Witch Drop. Hungry, Torgal.
There was at one point a rumor that if enough people, or players rather, jumped off in a short span of time, it would spawn one of the high-ranking hunt marks. Cue tons of player jumping off it just for the hell of it. Thankfully, so long as they weren't in combat, the fall damage wouldn't kill them. Which part? Why?
And here's our welcoming party.
Now, Torgal! Get him! All yours, Torgal.
Oh, Griffin. Angry one. Why angry? Oh. Excuse you. What? No permafrost? Why no permafrost? That's better. Bad Griffin. Think you can stun lock me?
You're finished.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Looks like that's the last of them. Now, where's the grave?
Oh. That's a nice view. It's not a bad place.
This must be it.
My lord, thank you for making the path safe again.
XVI. Was that her name?
Yes. Hardly the most fitting tribute for a dominant, is it? A rough-hewn stone with naught but a given name engraved on it. But my ancestors had only been here a matter of weeks when she passed. Every day was a struggle to survive. They had neither the time nor the energy to devote to a more elaborate memorial. Yet they spared what they could to grant her wish, that even in death she might continue to watch over her home.
She lived down there then? In the ruins.
That's right. They were once the living quarters for those who served up in the temple. When the Northern Thanes sent her here to weave her spell, this was where she and her retinue stayed. There were priests, handmaidens, and a knight sworn to shield her from harm. Of course, they were all gone by the time my ancestors arrived, fled or dead in the Western Wars.
All except XVI, who remained till the end. Alone.
Indeed. At least, that is the story as it's been handed down in Haven. But there is an epilogue to the tale. One known only to Lady Shula and myself. Some years after XVI's passing, you see, my grandmother came here to tend the grave, and found a stranger kneeling before it. A knight, dressed head to toe in plate. She asked of him who he was and whence he had come, but received no answer. The only words he spoke were, "Tell me true, whose grave is this?" So she told him of how her people had met and cared for XVII, and how she had died. His only reaction was to stare up at the air of hours in silence. Then he left, never to be seen again.
You said he was wearing plate. Was it black and gold?
Do you know something of him?
When we went up to the Air of Hours to unravel the spell, we were set upon by a shade in the shape of a knight in full plate. It manifested in front of the Fair, and in its ether, I felt Shiva, the witch.
You think this may have been the same man my great-grandmother met? XVI's knight?
I don't know. Maybe. All I can say for sure is it was intent on protecting her creation.
Or perhaps her spirit? What remained of her ether, preserved in the Fair? Perhaps his spirit too became enraveled in her spell, frozen in an eternal vigil.
Till we ended it.
If the shade you fought was XVI's knight, then ending it was the greatest gift you could have given him. Now he can return to the sea, to be with his lady once more. And if his spirit should ever return here to visit her grave, I shall ask his name, that I might carve it in the stone next to hers.
That they might be together. Once and for all.
Aww. Final Fantasy XIV's Shiva's human counterpart is Isael. Spot the reference. Looks like they pulled from there for here as well. Lots of fun little references today. Alright. Back to the village. Fair enough.
There was the can you saw flickering again. Over by the fish pool.
Aye, that's the one. Would you mind taking a look at it?
It'd be our pleasure.
Good to know they're not slacking.
How many times do we have to tell you? You're not to go out into the woods alone.
But I wasn't alone. You're back.
So? Did you find the fiend that attacked me and young Eirik here?
I did. It won't be troubling you anymore.
Yes. I knew you'd get it.
Only because you warned me of its existence. Not that you should ever have learned of its existence, but all's well that ends well, I suppose.
What was it anyway?
A manifestation of Leviathan's power. When we visited Wallius in the Surge, he was angry and afraid. The Icon summoned these creatures for his protection. Though why one would be wandering the ruins of Riversmeet, I don't know.
Maybe it was looking for his mum. That's where she died, isn't it? The Falls.
The Falls?
Aye. When they took her baby, she threw herself off the top.
Oof.
We go there once a year to pay our respects. The whole village.
An Eggy is a part of its master's spirit, but Wallius wouldn't have been aware of what had happened to his mother, would he?
Well, either way, you did us a favor putting that thing to rest. Us and Wallius. Thank you.
Aye. Thanks, mister.
Bit of orichalcum.
So the storm is...
Reckon my steel's just as good as any.
Okay, I need some fool's gold. And a notched tang. Where am I going to get that?
I'd like to see another smith do better. Till next time, then.
Alright, let's go find the Tonbury King. It's time for some regicide.
Found her.
Well,
They're almost at the gate, but they won't be coming any closer.
Tonbury Creeper. No, you are not stabbing me with that knife.
Get him! Stay down! Kick him!
That should buy Haven some time at least.
Clive, are you all right?
Fine. We've taken care of the immediate threat.
Thank the tides. I was worried I was going to lose you both. Till he took a sudden turn for the worse just after you left.
Whoa, shit.
Is he?
No, He's hanging on. I fear the Tombury King may have begun the cursing ritual again. In earnest this time. And I can't imagine their being here as a coincidence. I think it might be happening on this very mountain.
If it is, it won't be for long. Get back to Talor. I'm going up.
My thanks. I shall pray for both of you.
More of them.
Well, more Tomburys.
Come on then. I crave an audience with your king.
He did. Where's the other one? Bingo, bango, bongo. Up there, do you reckon? Oh, no, it's just a massive search area. Okay.
Another group. They don't look very regal. All yours, Paul.
Stomp, stomp, punt! Woo! I did not take too many risks. Yeah, too easy.
Still no sign of the king. Could Fanad have been wrong? There's dozens of them. The king must be close. We'll have to take care of his followers first. That's a lot of Tomburys.
Rhyme is proving to be very helpful. It does have a much quicker recharge than Lightning Rod.
Looks like that's the last of them. Out here, anyway. But beastmen do like dark places.
I remember this cave. I tried to poke my nose in here when we first came here, but I couldn't. Wouldn't let me in. Now I know why.
Well, I'll be damned.
Probably. I see that. That's a big knife.
It even has a crown. Sorry, Your Majesty, but your reign ends here.
Stop that.
Not good. Guess we're all ready.
Miss me. I'm about halfway. Halfway to stagger. Whoa! Cold snap is about the only way I can hold him still long enough to hit him. Toggle's gone full Fenrir. Feel the thunder! Lightning and the thunder. Oh, he's got some more. Almost got him. Ha! Bye-bye, Tombury King. Oh, I got the notched tang. Excellent.
It's done. Which means the curse should be broken. Let's see how Talor's doing.
Whew. We got the bugger.
Clive! Is it done then?
It is. I was going to ask if there had been any change in Talor's condition, but Judging by that smile on your face, I think I already know the answer.
You do? Talor! He's back!
Thank you, my lord. I can never repay you for everything you've done for me. I owe you my life.
I'm just glad the curse is lifted. There is one thing I'd like to know, though. If you don't mind my asking. What made you seek the Tombury's help in the first place?
Oh, that... well... you deserve to know. It was years ago now, back in my trading days. The Sons of Griga arrested me in Oriflamme, chained me up in a lightless cell with a great sword hung over my head, ready to fall if I didn't confess. Though they never said to what. I didn't, of course. So eventually they just let me go. And I never told a soul. Tried to forget it ever happened. But then you came along and the sight of your sword brought it all flooding back. I couldn't sleep, couldn't eat, couldn't hardly breathe, and I thought that if I gave my old chain to the Tomburys, maybe they could take all that pain away. All that anger. But it only made it worse.
Oriflamme has fallen. And the men who tortured you likely fell with it.
If only I'd known, I might have spared everyone a lot of trouble. I'd convinced myself that you were like them. That all outsiders were the same, but you're not. Far from it. Thank you, son. Thank you.
Poor bastard.
Clive, there's something I need to tell you. After we parted ways on the path to the cloak, I went straight back to Talor and explained to him what you were doing on his behalf. And just like that, his pain began to fade.
What do you mean? Just like that? The Tombury King would have still been alive. I had to contend with dozens of his minions before I found him.
Then, perhaps one of them warned him of your coming and he broke off his ritual. Or, perhaps, knowing that an outsider was fighting for him was what lifted the weight from Talor's heart. I know, from experience, that many illnesses are not wholly physical, but of the spirit, at least in part.
Was there ever really a curse, then? Was Talor simply suffering from the pain of his memories? And the guilt of what he'd done? For all the difference it makes. I suppose we'll never know.
Maybe not. But this much I do know. It was your strength and your selflessness that healed his heart in the end.
I'll be sure to tell my healer friend when I get home.
Level! Bit of Orichalcum. And the End Can Wait trophy, which I presume means we've completed everything in...
What is it you want?
Rising Tide. I'm short one piece of fool's gold. Balls.
A good tide to you.
Well, I ain't too fussed about it. Alrighty. Well, we're a long way from home, aren't we? Alright, time for some Echoes of the Fallen. We're headed to Port Isolde. It is over here to the west.
Slow down! Not bloody likely!
Fuck me. They're fast on their feet.
I don't want to fuck you.
What's going on here, I wonder?
What indeed? Let's ask.
Ooh. Yeah, okay.
Excuse me. Who were those men just now?
Bloody troublemakers, that's who. As soon as I asked them to present their packs for inspection, they turned white as a sheet and legged it. I chased them all away from the gates, but they're swift as hares. Still, at least we kept the bastards out. Don't need their kind stirring up any more strife.
And what manner of strife have they been stirring up, exactly?
Hey? Are you joking? This business with the crystals?
Sorry. We've been away for a while. What's been going on?
All right, I'll humor you. After the paltry rations the Imperials left behind dried up, folks started trading crystals out in the open. We turned a blind eye at first. Lord Byron's orders. Well, he saw it, it weren't right to deny people the one thing they were all clamoring for. Till the dust started turning up, that is. Dusk crystals, they're called. Ill-favored shards that crack as soon as you look at them. Not that the folk who bought them by the bucket load knew that. And they were baying for blood when they found out. In the end, his lordship had to step in and ban the blasted things. And we've been searching the path of every trader who's darkened our gates ever since.
I see. And you think the men you were pursuing might have been trading in these dusk crystals?
Why? You in the market for some? Anyway, I wouldn't rule it out. In fact, I'd put a few gil on it.
We might still be able to catch them.
We might.
If you are heading up that way, you want to keep your sword handy. It's more than dodgy traders plying the roads these days.
Understood. We'll be careful.
If those men were selling dusk crystals, I think it unlikely that they will risk returning to Port Isolde.
Which means this might be our only chance of catching them.
Alright. Let's go. Whoa, hello. What are Ultima's minions doing here?
Still some distance ahead, I'd wager. We're making a good pace.
Bloody flowers getting in my way.
Another one.
Still no sign of those traders, though.
No. I just hope we haven't lost them.
Who are those
These
two then?
blimmin' tremors are scaring off all our customers.
The few that weren't scared off by the skies, you mean?
Perhaps one of those merchants has seen something. Forgive me, but did you happen to see 3 men in robes pass this way?
Yeah, I seen them. Poor bastards.
What do you mean?
A gang of nasty-looking brutes was on their trail.
Caught up with them just up the road. Screaming at them they were. Your crystals or your lives and all that. Only the daft buggers kept their crystals and legged it.
In which direction, out of interest?
Up that way.
Alright.
Towards the Old Hill docks. If it's help they seek there, they won't find any. But perhaps they might find a place to hide.
Let's hope so. And then we can find them before their pursuers do. Thank you. And please, take care on the road.
Yeah, now, they gave us valuable information.
They're no good to us dead.
Lead the way, brother.
Couldn't part with a few gil for them?
Turn the whole place upside down if you have to. They're here somewhere.
So the bandits haven't found them either. There's still time.
Hiding under the pier, maybe? Yeah?
So, Lord Rosfield sent his sellswords, did he? Yes. Get him.
No, he sent his nephew.
Took a wrong turn. Bad luck. Did not come here to brawl with brigands, brother.
You're right. Let's focus on finding the traders.
Display, brother.
No, Torgal's not going to tell me where they are. Must be the very edge of the search area.
Hand over those crystals.
Haven't got any. Did I hear someone crying a moment ago? Anybody hiding in the well? Ooh, box. The only thing you'll be taking is a sword in the guts.
Just stick them. Stick them all. Oi.
You oi me. where's the other bugger? Takes care of you. Nope.
Lad. Lad.
Now, down a well? No. Here we go.
Don't think I can go on. Chief, maybe. I'll reach. This should be far enough. Chief? They've found us. It's getting so a man can't even catch his fucking breath.
Gentlemen, a word. We understand you've been selling some crystals.
And like I told your thieving mates, you're not fucking getting them. So you could take your massive sword and shove it.
I'm sure I could, but we're not thieves.
Over here. I can smell the one who shat himself.
If you've got a plan, Chief, tell us you've got a plan.
Of course I've got a bloody plan. Good things and all that. Let's start again, shall we? You say you're interested in the crystal trade?
Not exactly. In actual fact, we were hoping to talk about this.
Is that all? Well, then I know just how to help. If you're after the short shifter, he's over here!
Are you mad?
You dickhead.
Slippery little pricks. Clinkers on the ground, quick as you like.
Gentlemen, you've got it all wrong. Do we look like merchants? He's the one you want. Just look at what he's got in his hand.
What? Him?
Wait, I'm not.
Do let us know if you need any more help.
They won't get far, Clive.
No, but they'll wish they had.
I'll carve you like a suckling pig and feed you to your fucking dog!
Kind of you to think of him.
Kill! This one. Over here!
Where's the bastard healing? There he is. No healers allowed.
finished.
Did you see which way they went?
North. Making for 3 reeds at a guess.
Shall we then?
After them. If they reach the swamps, we'll never pick up their trail.
You've got a perfectly good hound with you. Surely he could track them.
There was something odd about those 3. They seemed less like merchants and more like...
Charlatans? One might argue that a merchant is naught but a mummer without his motley.
Then why am I not amused?
Actually, against these things, this might actually work better.
Get him! This one.
Hey, big fella, you leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. Deal?
What did he find, boy?
Clive, judging by the state of the ground, a lot more passed this way than our 3 charlatans.
Another group of bandits.
I doubt they'd leave this crystal behind. Regardless, we're on the right track. Let's pick up the pace.
Quiet.
Over here!
They wouldn't risk stopping a passage rest, would they? What if they hope to pass unnoticed?
We better stick to the swamps.
Sorry, Chocobos. You started it.
Then think again.
Over here!
There they are. And now they've got nowhere to run.
Fuck. Persistent bastards, I'll give them that. Friends, I knew those louts were no match for you.
But of course you did. Because you know what we're capable of, don't you? Now, you deal in crystal. Dusk crystal. And we want to know where you got it. So you're going to tell us?
Let's assume for a moment that we are the merchants you're looking for. Why would we tell you where we procure our stock? What kind of shepherd leads a wolf straight?
Are they getting worse?
Clive, the tower.
Well, That's new.
That's impossible. Yeah, Chief. Do you think someone else got into the tower?
Quiet, you daft sod!
And what would they find there if they did?
I wouldn't know. I've never been there. Echoes, maybe? Or fallen rubbish? I really couldn't say. The entrance is sealed tight. No way in.
And how would you know that? If you've never been there?
Busted! Thinks he's smarter than he is.
Look! Behind you! An Akashic monster!
If you think I'm going to fall for another one of your cheap tricks...
Clive, trouble.
What? Oh.
Jill, be a dear and freeze those 3 idiots in place.
Wait, don't you dare!
I don't think Martha would appreciate that thing on her doorstep.
Probably not. Let them run then. I have an idea where they'll be heading anyway. This shouldn't take too long.
All yours, Torgal.
Wrong button. Ow.
This one.
We go. I love comboing these big moves one after the other. Yeah.
Well, that was ill-timed.
But at least we know what was chasing the merchants.
That's twice we've saved them now.
I don't see anyone.
I've had enough of bandits and beasts, Chief. Can't we just go home?
And let those thieving pricks march in and take what's ours?
What's ours? Oh, no. You don't mean...
The dusk crystals, aye. Halleck, Marnik, we're going back to that tower if it's the last thing we do.
But the lights, Chief.
Idiot.
What about the lights?
First you whine about it being too dark, then you whine about it being too light. Think about how easy it'll be to mine now.
You're a dumbass.
And you're sure they're bound for the tower? When they aren't running away from trouble, they're running towards it.
Do you know anything of the place, Joshua?
Alas, not. I have seen it labeled Sage Spire on some maps, but beyond that, the ruins are no different from any other fallen derelict. Another impenetrable relic of the past.
Not so impenetrable, apparently. Our friends plainly found a way in.
They could be living there, like we do in the Invincible.
Well, the tower is unquestionably large enough to hide 3 merchants. But is it large enough to hide what we seek?
A mother crystal.
It would go some way to explain why the area was among the first in Rosaria to fall to the Blight.
Then it's settled. We head to Eastpool and make our approach from the dim.
Okie dokie.
To think there could have been a mother crystal here in Rosaria all this time. The wars that could have been avoided.
We still don't know what's in there, Clive. But whatever it is, there is a good reason it has gone unnoticed for so long. The tower sits atop a jagged ridge. Few have ever had occasion to pick their way through the rocks, even before the Blight swallowed them.
Going up. Pets for Torgal.
When did you get so big?
Just because the heavens have gone to rack and ruin, it don't mean we have to. Now, let's get this store set.
I'll build a barricade so sturdy, even a man.
You weren't there a second ago.
Fly, Ambrosia. Can hardly make out a plummet thing.
I'm pretty sure it's this way to Eastpool. Bombs.
That'll do, girl.
We had no idea what it meant to live free.
Hey, Wade, seen a trio of dumbasses? Apparently not.
You are welcome any time, my lord.
Shouldn't we at least have warned them?
Ah, yes. Here in the dim where magic don't work. Because of the blight.
Are those goblins? What are they doing in the Deadlands?
Look what they're carrying. I don't recall ever hearing of goblins using fallen relics as weapons.
Interesting.
Well, they certainly aren't welcoming gifts.
Clive, remember where we are.
No magic. Right. They're even uglier up close.
No magic. Only muscle.
You'll be alright.
They'll manage.
Stay down! Get him! Go! This one!
Let's hope that was the last of them.
Indeed. I'd almost forgotten what it was like to have to rely on steel alone.
Clive, chill. You may want to see this.
Oh?
What?
It was open when I found it.
Someone was in a hurry. 3 guesses as to who.
Then this must be their way into the tower.
There's only one way to find out.
Are we gonna be stuck without magic in there?
It seems somebody's woken this place up. The question is... who?
Well, I can tell you who it wasn't.
Unauthorized biometrics detected.
Someone's here.
Initializing security scan. Safety protocols disengaged.
I don't think that was someone, Clive. I think it was the tower.
Either way, it doesn't sound like we're welcome. Keep your guard up.
Interesting.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert.
I think my powers have returned. You?
The same. There's ether here. An abundance of it.
Hey Tower, everyone who was authorized to come in here is long dead. How about authorizing us? Pretty please? Where's this go? No map. And I can't go back. I love that combination. I know I've said that before, repeatedly, but it bears repeating. Ooh, that's a lot of steel silk.
More goblins. So now we know where they got their weapons. How long have they been hiding here? Nice try.
No.
Too slow. Nice try.
Hello. I see a big ball.
Too slow.
You're all in front of me. That's a bad place to be.
This one. Over here.
Freeze, motherfucker. You die! Okie dokie, let's go this way.
Dusk crystals everywhere.
Well, that's one mystery solved.
But there's no mother crystal.
Yet. We still have plenty of tower to explore. I know that voice. Come on.
They come in peace and they go in pieces.
look who it is.
Core defense systems engaged. Initiating sterilization lockdown.
What the hell is it talking about, Joshua?
Good things, lads. Good things. Chief!
Hey! Over here. Take your friend and get out of this place. Now!
Why do I keep expecting it to shoot a laser from its chest?
And while they run away, we do the fighting.
Signal. Which confirms my suspicion as to who's at the top of this place.
I think you've made it angry. The tribal to the side of the head will do that.
He's fast. Time has just gone off, but I've got time to finish this fight at least. I hope. Keep freezing. What's the matter, big guy? You don't like the cold? That did some serious damage.
It's controlling the ether.
Come on, we got this. Yeah, easy. Ooh.
Security Sentinel 503 offline. Initiating emergency call relocation protocol.
If I didn't know better, I'd say that was the heart of a mother crystal.
Interesting.
I knew that fallen thing was no match for you. Allow me to apologize for earlier. That was, ill-played. All born of a misunderstanding, though. Can we start again?
We don't need your apologies. We need answers. And you're going to give them to us.
I suppose you'll be wanting to know about the tower, then. As you've probably guessed, this isn't the first time we've been here. Fact is, my people have been coming to this place for centuries.
Have they now? To these ruins in particular?
Aye, well, they, talked to us. Told us what this lot was all for.
And what is it for?
Well, believe it or not, the Fallen were actually using this place to make their own, mother crystal. Though, despite years of searching, all we ever found was shards.
Then, Harpocrates was right. It would seem that the Fallen did indeed acquire the god's ability to craft crystals.
I wouldn't go that far. The shards aren't exactly divine. They're not even what you'd call decent. But they're better than nothing, and nothing is what our people had before we found them. So we've been coming here ever since.
But these dust crystals have only recently appeared on the black market. What made you decide to start selling them?
The skies. Once they went dark, the crystals started growing back, till there were more than you could count. And with the mothers all cracked, anyone with anything that could muster so much as a spark had people queuing up to take their coin.
Yes, at a cost to us all. Quality apart, these crystals are no different from the ones the world has been using since the dawn of time. And it cannot continue.
No, it cannot. While this is clearly none of Ultima's doing, there can be little doubt but that it serves his cause.
Then our path is clear. So let's do what must be done.
Wait, you lot aren't thinking what I think you're thinking, are you?
Oh, I think there's a good chance we are.
But what about the tower's defenses? That thing you just fought, it won't be the last one. And the further you climb, the worse they'll get. How about we head back to Martha's before someone gets hurt, eh?
That is sound advice, which I suggest you take. Before someone gets hurt.
By me. That's it for today, folks. Thanks for watching. If you're catching up and you enjoyed the video, leave us a like, comment, subscribe, all of that fun stuff. I will be back next Thursday morning, 9:30 AM Western Australian time. That's GMT +8. As we head further into the tower and see if my suspicions about what's in here are correct. I'll see you then. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day.